Why hello there my swell pretties, my name is Drew Pickles, the swellest bisexual and polyamorous man in the universe. Happy Pride Month to you all, even those who are in the LGBTQ community and those that support it. Today, I'll be going to the Big Comfy Couch, a show that ran from 1992 to 2007. Now you all may be wondering, how will I get to the Big Comfy Couch? Well, calm the pot down, I was just getting to that point. I will be getting into the Wiggles big red car, and it will sound like toot toot chugga chugga big red car. We'll travel here and travel far. Bag, that was swell. When I get to the Big Comfy Couch, there will be a huge line of YouTubers itching for their next AdSense paycheck. VTubers in various different forms. Children who love clowns. Autistic man children. More autistic man children. After being trapped in that lineup for an hour, when in all due reality is only about a few minutes, I will be entering the house of Lynette and Molly, the stars of the show. I will arrive at the Big Comfy Couch to see the huge couch near a lamp and a dollhouse. Lynette the clown will greet me and say, "Oh hi Drew Pickles, glad you are here for this swell adventure." I will say, "It's nice to see you too Lynette the clown, you are sweller than Ronald the goddamn Pingus Clown McDonald from the Barney Bunch." Lynette will say that she and Molly were gonna draw a picture. That sounds very swell Lynette and Molly. I will say that, as Lynette and Molly began to dig through the Big Comfy Couch for their things, I somehow will open a couch cushion to start digging in the couch for things. There was a few things that you would normally see in a Big Comfy Couch episode. I will then pull out the pube Muppet who was hiding in the couch. Why the hell is he inside the couch? Well, he was trying to get his long desired satisfaction, which he will not get, since he never wins. I will kick him like a soccer ball and he would crash in another room. After we got what we needed, Molly along with me and Lynette began to draw stuff, as I would then head over to the Foley family house. I would laugh to see that there was a miniature toy that resembled the pube Muppet in there, trying to get his satisfaction but he fails to do so. After drawing in the Foley family, Lynette would go and do her clock rug stretch and it was very swell. She taught me in how to do it as well, which I am considering in teaching this to my girlfriends, Little Rock, Jenny and Lindsay as well as my wife Charlotte Pickles. After the clock rug stretch I would let out a massive fart, as I had leftover Taco Bell from the night before, so I would run into the bathroom, where I have a massive poopy dump in the toilet. After having that emergency dump in the bathroom, the bathtub would have Ariel from The Little Mermaid, as she was swimming under the sea, and she had somehow found her way to Lynette's bathroom. That is a mystery on how she found the way, but I headed over to Lynette's wardrobe where there was lots of costumes. I tried in a clown costume that is sort of like Pennywise from the 1990 Tinkerer movie. It was so very swell, up to the stars. After I left the wardrobe, I headed over to Miss Lynette's Dance Academy, where I would dance the YMCA song in the Pennywise costume. I wished I had it on video to show you, but the Queen of Lions would have the song copyrighted if she played it in this video. For poke's sake, I just broke the fourth wall, but it's not like I give a shit, so I would do the dance and then do the alphabet game that Lynette does in the show. Man, this brings me nostalgic times, where I met Lynette during my time working on the Rugrats show in the 90s up till around 2003 or 2004. When I got back to the Big Comfy Couch, I would find a bit of a huge mess in the ground, but that is how the show works, if you've watched it as a kid. Molly's thought bubble would be me in a clown costume, and that she thought I was silly, to which she was right seeing me in a clown costume. Lynette then suggests we head over to Granny Garbanzo's garden, to which I thought it was a swell idea, so Lynette said that she needed to use the bathroom before we go, so she left the area. I would then look under the couch, as Molly always believed in dust bunnies, so I would have to say that it made me believe if I see them myself. I would shrink with my awesome power of my swellness to do so, as I was shrunk down in size. I would then see two dust bunnies named Fuzzy and Wuzzy. They were confused as to who I was and asked if I was Drew Pickles, to which I replied that I don't speak dust bunny, but that I am Drew Pickles. The dust bunnies talked in a language that I have no freaking clue on what they said. Then the Barney Bunch would come in and assume that the dust bunnies said the magic word. The Barney Bunch along with my gay counterpart have a swell NSFW time with the dust bunnies, and it will sound like the Queen of Lions watched this on TV as a kid. She wished that this show is back on TV. I wished this show was never cancelled. Now for the best part in a Drew Pickles Goes to Videos. Egg, that was swell. After that, I would use the power of my swellness to grow back in size after I crawled from under the couch. Lynette along with Molly and I would all head over to Granny Garbanzo's garden, where Granny was gardening, and say, "Roy, are you Drew Pickles from the Lioness Bunch?" I would say, "Why yes, I am Granny, the swellest bisexual employee Morris one in the universe." As I said that, Snickla Fritz, who is the mischievous cat, would then hit my meat stick with a stick, and I would cry out in pain like, "Ah! That hurts so much, you dumbass cat. Snickla Fritz, you know, that area you hit me is sensitive," I would say to him, as Uncle Chester would come out and rickroll us from Granny's cart. Now Uncle Chester did not appear until season 6, replacing Auntie Macassar, who appears in the original seasons. Uncle Chester would say that he has a package for Drew Pickles, and I would say, "For me? What is it?" As I opened the package, I saw it was a plushie of the Shadow Reader, and I hugged it, as it was swell and cute. As if on cue, Major Bedhead would ride his unicycle to the garden. He would then say, "Hey there, Drew Pickles, how is your day?" As he asked me that, I would say, "I am having a swell day, Major Bedhead, as I just got this Shadow Reader plushie from Uncle Chester. Doesn't he look super cute and swell?" Yes, he does look cute, Drew Pickles. You will not believe on what happened in Clown Town yesterday. Major Bedhead said, confusing us a bit, so we asked him on what happened. Major Bedhead would say that he went to McDonald's to order food, when the actual food was replaced by poopy cheeseburgers, English fries and poopy milkshakes. I was like, what the hell? There's only one person who would make food like that, and Major Bedhead mentioned that it was Ronald the Pingus Clown McDonald. So we decided to head it over to Clown Town, where we met with Auntie Macassar arguing with Ronald McDonald from the Barney Bunch. So the food she got was the same one that Major Bedhead got yesterday, and this is why the Barney Bunch do a lot of sick stuff. Auntie Macassar would say, "Hey gang, glad you're all here, as this goddamn McDonald's clown gave me disgusting food that I will not eat." I've said to Auntie Macassar that I have dealt with him countless times, and I would beat the shit out of Ronald McDonald, as all of my friends from the big comfy couch joined in on roughhousing. After Ronald was beaten to a pulp, I would send him into the Wiggles box, where they would teach him a lesson or two, and we would turn McDonald's back to normal. After that was done, we all headed over back to the big comfy couch, where Lynette would read us all a story in how Drew Pickles stopped Dr. Heater from turning my two girlfriends, Jenny and Lindsay, into a human centipede. After that, I would drive the Wiggles' big red car back to the Lioness Bunch mansion, and it was very swell. Jenny would ask me where I was. I would then tell her my story in the big comfy couch and in what happened and the swell fun I had. So she said that she wanted a couch like that. I did promise her to get a couch like that next week, when we go couch shopping, so hopefully we can find a couch like that. I wonder what will be inside that one. Certainly nothing with poopy cheeseburgers or poopy milkshakes like that Pingus clown from the Barney Bunch, but you all get the idea in who I am talking about. Well, that was a swell story, I am sure, for those growing up in the 90s and 2000s, really making you remember this show. And if you ask about that sick bastard from the Barney Bunch after the Wiggles box, don't worry about him, as he's been sent back to his own universe. Hope he won't try this shit again elsewhere. So that pretty much wraps up this video. If you all liked this video, please leave a like, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications to when the Queen of Lions uploads a new video. I'll see you all next time, and happy Pride Month to you all.